What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy S22 Ultra is already official and it feels like an eternity waiting for the devices to get delivered. But the good thing is some reviewers already have the handset and they're doing some tests to help some of you make an informed decision. One of those reviewers is Booredatwork.com. An awesome guy, make sure to check him out. He did a lot of tests, notably a gaming test where he's pitting the S22 Ultra against Apple's latest iPhone 13 Pro Max. And we learned two key things about the S22 Ultra that spells great news. You see, when it comes to performance, Apple's A-series Bionic chip sits right at the top both in computing power as well as in graphics capability. But it looks like that is finally changing with the introduction of the S22 Ultra. Genshin Impact, as you know, is one of the most, if not the most taxing games available on both Android and iOS. And it's a great way to test the capability of the GPU of modern smartphones. That's what it did. While playing the Genshin Impact, the iPhone 13 Pro Max was able to get 39 frames per second, while the Galaxy S22 Ultra got 42 frames per second, both played for 20 minutes straight. I mean, we knew that Qualcomm finally had Apple beat when we saw the GPU benchmarks a few months ago, but it's good to know that Samsung didn't mess things up with the chipset, as optimization also plays a role, and it seems Samsung did in fact optimize the S22 Ultra really good. Now, it's good to have this amount of power on a smartphone, but what's the use of all this power if it starts heating and eventually throttles in a short period of time? I mean, we saw in devices from the likes of Xiaomi that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 heats up a lot. So a lot of people were wondering that are we gonna see the same thing with the S22 Ultra as well? After 20 minutes of Genshin Impact, he also measured the temperatures of the handsets. And the S22 Ultra was at around 40 degrees Celsius, while the iPhone 13 Pro Max was at 45 degrees Celsius. So it ran 5 degrees Celsius cooler than the 13 Pro Max in 20 minutes, which to be honest is a significant difference. Now some of you might wonder, why did the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 ran so hot in Xiaomi's phone while it's running normally in Samsung's? Well, the reason is Samsung's new cooling technology on the S22 Ultra, where they've increased the area of the vapor chamber as well installed a new thermal paste for better heat transfer and finished it with a bigger graphite sheet for additional cooling, something you find in neither Apple's devices nor Xiaomi's. Finally, he also mentions the battery life. Currently, the iPhone 13 Pro Max is the king when it comes to battery life, and he says the S22 Ultra gets about the same battery life as the iPhone 13 Pro Max. All in all, Samsung did an excellent job with the S22 Ultra. It's very rare that Samsung nails every aspect of the phone, but it certainly looks like they did it this time with the S22 Ultra. Of course, do consider subscribing for all the latest tech news, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.